Hello friends, Sammy Crab do TCGs yet again, and let's do this. Finishing off this case of Monarch we started. We haven't seen a legendary yet, a fabled, or an extended art. Majestic. We did see a majestic cold foil Dread Scythe along with two other cold foils. So I mean, we got a decent start going. What else can we get? What else can we get? Well, stick with me and find out. It'll be good times. Like I said, this was one of my first round of Monarch cases. I had that barely averted disaster in my closet over here. Saw the box, the case, and it was calling to me. Rouse the Ancients. Alright, sure. It's a good first pack Majestic. It was calling to me. And so I said, hey. And I answered that call. Blind EV. Another Phantasmaclasm. We got one of those in one of the first boxes. It's kind of a fun Majestic that's seeing a little bit more play in the modern age. Ironhide Helm. That's not quite the cold foil we were looking to start with. However, I mean, it's early in the opening. There could be another. We want a Fabled and we want a Rising Solar Tide. And we want a legendary. Let's get the shoes. The legendary illusionist shoes. That's what we want. Guardian of the Shadow Realm. I forget this card even exists, honestly. 3 Majestics already. Only, what, like 5 packs in? That's kind of wild. Yanti. That is not a good card. I suppose it has its moments. Like, there are those situations where you can give it something, but plow through. But it's not really good. Engulfing Light. But yeah, just doing some chill opening. Been thinking about a lot of stuff, including cards. But I haven't been getting to play a lot of cards. I would like to play more cards. We shall see. Maybe as the fall proceeds, life will calm down and I'll get more card time in. Valiant Thrust, like that. I'm trying to decide how much of this bulk I'm gonna keep for deck building. To build my promo decks, or just be rid of it. My promo decks, my giveaway decks. Foil Genesis, sure thing. Merciful Retribution, don't hate that either. Alright. And I know a lot of people, I sometimes wonder if I still talk about my friends. I talk about Louis, George, Jordan, a bunch of the original Fab crew that aren't there anymore, for various reasons. I get the feeling that sometimes that rubs people the wrong way, and that may be something that has kind of hurt my appeal with some of the Fab community. It is what it is. They've been my pals. I'm not gonna abandon them for that, but I don't know. I have wondered that out loud and to certain people a couple times. Who knows? Also, your boy's a dum-dum, and I realized at one point, I may have even talked about this already. Apologize if I'm repeating myself, Gleason. Like I was sitting there at one point wondering, oh man, I don't feel like I'm on the LSS, like the content creator radar. Like I know TCG Talk has me on their list of Tome of Torment. Funny. Has me on their list of content creators, which is super appreciated. I can't thank them enough for continuing to have me on there, continuing to circulate that, all that jazz. But like from the LSS end, that I'm like, I don't think I'm even on their radar at all. Which, I'm small, I get it. But I went back and realized I had the wrong YouTube channel link on the thing I had originally sent them. So I updated that, and I was just like, oh, well, that certainly didn't help. It may not have been all of it. There may be those other reasons, but that didn't help. What do you do? It's still my favorite game, if only I got to play it. You know what I mean? Be it the Vanguard. Alright, we are almost through this box, which has been not great. So this box 4 is going to have to be a banger. Ooh, Exude Confidence. I forgot about this card, but I like this card. The art on it's spectacular. Let's take a second, actually. That's a great looking card. And it's just a cool card in general. Like the idea of what it does, the instant to give it the +2 while it's attacking. Defending hero can't player activate instants or defense reactions unless it's defended by equal or greater attack. Like, it's just a fun card. That's a cool card all around. A+, no notes. Well, a second cold foil. So that's something. A second cold foil. The instantly banned stubby hammers. Yeah, well. Herald of Triumph. So, I mean, 2 cold foils. Foil Genesis. 7 other Majestics. The Tome cracks me up, but Phantasmaclasm and Exude, that could have been a lot worse. That was that ended up maybe not much above average, but it became a decent box where at first it looked like it was just dead. That's not bad. But we need this box. This box right here. We need it to be a banger. We need this to just be like a grand run, home slam, goal thing. I say that like I don't know what I'm talking about. Like I'm not a football, hockey fan. Like I actually know stuff about sports. Like I'm not the single opportunity nerd. I'm a equal opportunity nerd. Fantasy football leagues, baseball leagues, all that stuff. I don't even like baseball, and I'm in a fantasy baseball league. Go figure. My friends that I was in multiple fantasy football leagues were just like, hey, our baseball league has an opening, so you're going to do it. It wasn't a question. Like, I was not given... They're just like, yeah, you get to. Have fun. Ironhide legs. It's early again. We still, as a reminder, we have not seen a legendary or better in this case. This could end up being a disastrously bad move for me to have opened this. But it's what it's there for, right? Shadow of Blast Muppets. So we've got a cold foil, a common cold foil, Ironhide legs. And what, 2 or 3 Majestics already? This is pretty early. This is getting interesting. Invigorating Light, Red Rise Above. That's one of those cards that I thought might be kind of good, and then wasn't ever, which I find disappointing. I was like, that's my rare this set that's gonna be the good rare. Like every now and then there's that rare that ends up being worth a couple bucks, you know. Ooh! Now this card I did not forget existed. I just didn't think I was gonna see one in here. But that's a great card. That's a fantastic, and that's a really good majestic. I'll take that majestic hit all day. Love seeing it. A foil one would be delightful. Blue Herald. Again, one of my favorite pieces of art in the game. Via the Vanguard. I like that. Another Exude. Sure thing. We'll take that. 2 Exudes in 2 boxes. That's not bad. Sure. Delightful. Foil Tome of Divinity. Not what we wanted to see 24 hours after those bans. Another third Phantasmaclasm out of this case. That's kind of fun. So at least these 2 boxes, we're hitting a lot of Majestics and we're hitting a lot of good ones. A couple of Exudes, Nourishing, Phantasmaclasm. I like it. Shadow Verser. Man, we are just past the halfway point. Like, there could still be a lot of... I mean, I've also seen boxes just, like, turn off. But we could still run into a lot of good stuff. We've got 10 packs left, including the one in my hand, I think. This could be good. Or... Ooooooold. Always like to see those illusionist auras. Dimensional Gateway. And a regular one. I guess the foil was blue. This one's yellow. Alright, I shouldn't have commented on it because we really did just nosedive when I pointed out that there were a lot of packs left that could still give us some stuff. Whoopsie! It's okay, it's just because it's saving the library for us. There's Overload, which is in fact not a library. If you're at all unsure about that, it is a true statement. Overload is not a library. Y'all humor me too much. Because you humor me, you get dumb statements like that. Hey, that's how I am with everybody else. So, I mean, why would I put on a front? I would not, as it were. Fascinating. Okay. A second foil Genesis, which pretty much takes out our chance of getting an extended art foil. But 2 foil Genocide is pretty fun. 3 packs left. There's Captain's Call. Judgment Herald. It's getting a little scary, friends. Spill Blood, alright. One more Majestic there. Not even a legendary, though. Last pack. Oof. This case should stay closed. Oh, well, what do you do? It's all good. It was a fun time. I'm sincerely actually still glad that I opened this whole thing. Thank you for joining me on this trip down memory lane, opening this old box that I'm pretty sure I got. It may have been Team Covenant. I think it was Rudy, but one or the other. This early box, actually, that I've had in my closet all this time on Monarch. Thanks for joining me down this road. I do think I'm going to do that Arcane Rising Unlimited box as well, because why not? There's not a lot of it, but, you know, I could pull a recently banned Art of War. In any case, I hope you had half as much fun as I did opening it. I really did, in spite of the weirdly not great pulls. I hope you had a good time. I really just appreciate you being here. Have a great rest of your day. For real. Bye, y'all.